Hello and welcome into another broadcast of Grand Lake Mariner Baseball here on YouTube. I'm Ryan Trevitt, proud to bring you coverage of Grand Lake Mariner Baseball all season long. Today on Independence Day, where we celebrate the freedoms of America, we have an afternoon ball game for you on tap between the Grand Lake Mariners and the Xenia Scouts. Once again, welcome aboard. We're proud to have you on this July 4th day. And Grand Lake facing Xenia, looking to get back in the win column here. Let's get you the starting lineup for Grand Lake here today. Starting things off, Pat Reif, he's going to be playing left field. Blake Buckman's going to be following him. He's at second base. Jeff Timko, the DH, he's in the 3-hole. Tucker Linder going to be batting cleanup at first. Nate Osmo is going to be playing short in the 5-hole. R.J. Williams batting 6th, playing right field. Steven Fitzsimmons in center, batting 7th. Joe Isles, he's going to be doing the catching duties. He's in the 8-hole. And Cole Womack rounding out the order. He'll be at third base. On the mound for Xenia today is Caleb Bly. So far on the year, Bly 1-2 record, 4.8 ERA, making his 5th appearance, 4th game he has started for the Scouts this year. He has 15 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 11 walks, and has given up 18 hits. Last time Bly was out on the mound, he took a loss on June 27th versus the Richmond Jazz. He went 4 1/3 innings pitched, 6 runs, 6 of those earned, 7 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts for the right-hander from Oklahoma Baptist University. So we're set to begin the ball game here today. Pat Reif going to lead things off for Grand Lake. It's a beautiful afternoon game on tap here. Here's the first pitch. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1. So Reif at the plate on the year. Reif comes in and batting .306 with 1 double, 3 RBIs, and 12 walks, which leads the team. In his last game, he went 0 for 4 with 1 walk. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on. That one is going to fly into left center field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. So Patrick Life gets the Mariners in the hit column to begin the game. Runner on first with no one gone, and Blake Buckman going to come to the plate. So Blake Buckman coming to the plate here today. Runner on first, no one gone here in Xenia. Horse play 2 games against the Xenia Scouts. Tomorrow's game will be at 7:05. Bly comes set. Reif takes his lead off of first. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. We got an afternoon ball game on tap. It's the earliest game the Mariners have played so far here today. Nothing in 1 the count here on Blake Buckman. Bly comes set. Reif takes off, and he's going to be in there with a stolen base as he was halfway down to first before Bly even took or stepped home. So they tell him to step off. He throws directly to first, but by the time Reif was already 3/4 of the way to second base, so Patch Reif is now down at first or second base with a stolen base. Still an 0-1 count on Blake Buckman. Reif collects his 7th stolen base on the year, now leads the team. Here's the pitch to Buckman. That one's in there for a strike, 0-2. We're in the top of the first inning here at Xenia. Bly comes set. The 0-2. That one's down low. 1-2. Here at Grady's Field. They're an athletes in action complex. It's all turf, including the mound and the outfield too. Ball's going to definitely be taking some bounces. Currently 84 degrees out as the next pitch fouled off to the left-hand side. Remains 1-2. So 84 degrees. Clouds in the sky though. But a beautiful day for some baseball on Independence Day. Runner on second. No one gone here. Matt Reif leading things off for the Mariners with a base hit in the left center field. Blake Buckman at the plate. Fly comes set. Now a throw back to second base. Reif in there safely, diving. Mariners wearing their blue tops, gray pants. Xenia wearing a special edition camo. They have camel shirts, camo hats, and white pants. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner call, strike 3, 1 gone. Here in the top half of the first inning, Jeff Timko going to come to the plate. Jeff Timko stepping to the plate. With Pat Reif at second base, there's now one retired. First strikeout of the day for Bly. He comes set, looks back at second a couple times. Now he delivers home. That pitch swung on and missed. Go upstairs with one. 0-1 the count now on Jeff Timko. Timko on the year, 368 average, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. In his last game, he went 1 for 3 and scored the only run of the ball game for the Mariners. Line comes set. Long pause. Now the pitch home. That one's on the inside corner. Call a strike. 0-2. After a leadoff single by Reif, he gets down a second on a stolen base. And now he's gotten ahead of the last two batters as Timko's down on count 0-2. There's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's drilled to left center field. Going back on it. This ball is way back. This ball is G-O-N-E. Gone. Jeff Timko delivers a 1-out, 2 RBI home run over the left center fence. Mariners have taken a 2-0 lead here at Xenia on Jeff Timko's third home run of the year. F delivers an 0-2 pitch. That was left up by Bly over to the left center field fence. Mariners on top 2-0. Going to play from in front. Third home run on the year for Jeff Timko. And his 9th and 10th RBIs on the year. So that ties Timko to the team lead 3 home runs. Tucker Linder to the plate. That pitch is swung on. That one is drilled to left field. This ball's away back. This ball is G-O-N-E gone as well. Back-to-back home runs for Grand Lake here in the top of the first inning, and they have taken a 3-0 lead. Tucker Linder goes to left field over the fence. His second home run of the year. 11th RBI for the right-handed hitting Marshall University student. 3-0 Mariners on top in a matter of 2 pitches. So Jeff Timko gets things started with a home run to left center. And on the very next pitch, Tucker Linder delivers a home run over the left field fence. Nate Osmo now to the plate. There's the pitch. That one's up high, 1-0. Next pitch, a little bit low, 2-0. And Ackerman going to go out to talk to Bly. So 3-0. Next pitch fouled straight back, 2-1. There's the 2-1 pitch, Nate Osmo. That pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. So we're in the top of the first inning. 3-0. Mariners on top of the Scouts. Scouts a half game back of the lead for the Southern Division in the Great Lakes Summer League. Grand Lake 4 games back of the Locos. Well, comes set the pitch. That one swung on. That one's hit high, and that one's going to be fouled off to the left-hand side as Osmo gave it a good ride. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside and low. Full count. There's a pitch. That one's fouled back into the netting. It remains 3-2. Only one gone here in the top of the first inning. Already 3 runs have crossed for Grand Lake. Josh Herford hasn't even stepped on the mound yet. So when he does, he'll have a comfortable lead to relax with. There's a pitch. That one swung on. That one's drilled into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Nate Osmo on first with a single. 3 straight hits by the Mariners. R.J. Williams going to step to the plate. Three nothing Mariners, top of the first inning. And we'll have a mound visit right here. I'd like to say thank you to all our troops who are helping protect our freedoms and letting us enjoy days like today. Because we all know freedom does not come free. So thank you to everyone who has served our beautiful country. A mound visit over. R.J. Williams stepping to the plate. Only one gone here, top of the first inning. R.J. Williams stepping to the plate. Lie comes set. The pitch, low, 1-0. Reif led off the inning with a single to left center. He stole second. Buckman struck out looking. Timko hit a 0-2 pitch over the left center field fence, and then Linder with the next pitch delivers a home run over the left field fence. And Nate Osmo just singled the left field, and R.J. Williams now at the plate. That one's high and away, 1-1. Or excuse me, 2-0 is the count on R.J. Williams. Well, Nate Osmo down at first for the Mariners. There's a pitch. Outside, 3-0. Steven Fitzsimmons would be next. High comes set. And now he steps back off the mound. R.J. Williams still at the plate. He's ahead in the count 3-0. And Xenia already with some action out in their bullpen. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's on the outside part of the plate. Moves the count to 3-1. Williams taking all the way. On first, one gone. Top of the first inning. Aaron Xenia. A 3-1. In there for a strike. Full count. So Bly looking to battle back here against R.J. Williams. It was down in count 3-0 and it's battled back to make it 3-2. Williams looking to reach base safely here. I looks over to first, and now he comes to a standstill. The pitch, that one swung on. That one drilled to right field. Going over and making the catch, however, is Cannon Owens for the second out of the inning. R.J. Williams gives it a good ride to right field, but going to die in the wind. Stephen Fitzsimmons coming to the plate now, getting his first crack at it. 2 gone now, top of the first. Runner on first. That's Nate Osmo. Fitzsimmons playing center field for Grand Lake here today. Fly comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside, Osmo taking off and stumbling and going to be in there safely with a stolen base is Nate Osmo. This counts 1-0 on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Nate Osmo collects his third stolen base of the year. 3 for 3 in that category. The next pitch, in there for a strike, 1-1. Fitzsimmons on the year, 282 average, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. His last game, he went 0 for 4 with a strikeout. 1-1 count on him right here. Bly comes set. The 1-1. Swung on, chopped right back to Bly, and it goes off the end of his glove. Fitzsimmons is going to be safe. And it looks like they're going to rule that an E1. It seemed like an easy play for Bly, but it just went off the tip of his glove and squirted out. So runners now on the corner with 2 gone. Joe Wiles, the 8th man to bat this inning. With the runners on the corner, 2 men gone, 3 runs in here in the top of the first inning. 2 home runs by Grand Lake has propelled them to this lead. Here's the pitch inside and off and running as Stephen Fitzsimmons throw down to third, but Osmo in there safely. So stolen base for Stephen Fitzsimmons as he collects his 4th stolen base in 8 attempts. He's 4 for 8. It's a 1-0 count on Isles. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, call a strike, 1-1. Isles on the year, 323 average, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a stolen base. Bly comes set with the 1-1. The pitch popped up. Still on the infield. Bly calling for it. And he makes the catch for the 3rd and final out of the inning. As he works out of it. Mariners do strike for 3, though, on back-to-back home runs from Jeff Timko and Tucker Linder. Mariners lead at 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. Mariners on top 3-0 against the Xenia Scouts. Let's get you the starting lineup for Xenia here this afternoon. Going to lead things off playing center field. Francisco Odina. Ben Beachy, he's playing short, batting second. Jordan Lambert in left. He's going to be batting third. Donald Ring, he's going to be the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot. Chris Ackerman is the catcher, batting fourth. Kyle Casserly, he's at first base. He's going to be in the sixth spot. Gaten Owens playing right field, batting seventh. Aaron Takis is batting in the eighth spot, playing third. And rounding out the order is Angie Bourgeois, who is playing second base. So leading things off is Francisco Odina. The first pitch to him is over for a strike, 0-1 the count. Odina on the year, 211 average, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 4 RBIs for the left-handed hitting Odina from Spring Arbor, Michigan. Here's the next pitch. That's down and in, 1-1. On the mound for Grand Lake here this evening is Josh Herford. He has a .528 average, making his fourth start for Grand Lake. 15 and a third innings pitch, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks. The wind in the 1-1. That pitch swung on, chopped to short. Osmo up with it, throw on to first in time. Odina retired for out number 1. Ben Beachy going to step to the plate. He's playing short for Xenia here tonight. Beachy batting the best overall on the team with a .319 average. Stop here tonight. Hartford winds, delivers. The first pitch is outside, 1-0. Beachy leads the team in batting average and RBIs. .319 and 15 RBIs for the right-hander. That pitch is low, 2-0. Hartford's last time he was on the mound, he was against the Graders. Last Sunday, he went 4 innings pitched, gave up 2 earned runs. That pitch swung on, fouled straight back into the netting, 2-1. Gave up 5 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts for the right-hander. Did not get the win, unfortunately, just because he did not pitch 5 innings. But he did pitch pretty well for Grand Lake his last time out. He lines, delivers. The next pitch is outside, it looks like, and low, 3-1. Mariners, their last game was on Sunday. They fell to the Ironman 3-1. Their hitting really couldn't pick up very much. That pitch is inside. He walked him. So Beachy on board at first base. Jordan Lambert going to come to the plate. He is the left fielder for Xenia here tonight. Runner on first, 1 gone. Beachy or Lambert at the plate. A pitch outside, 1-0. Oh, 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on. That one's popped up center field. Fitzsimmons going to his right-hand side. Gets under it for the catch. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 gone. Donald Ring going to come to the plate, the designated hitter for Xenia here tonight. All right, first 2 gone. Ring to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's low, 1-0. That pitch or throw over and it gets by Linder, so moving up a base on the throwing error by Herford is Beachy. So runner in scoring position now with 2 gone. Ring still at the plate. Ring on the year, 263 average. 3 doubles, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Grand Lake with a record of 9-9. Xenia with 11-9 record. That pitch down and in, 2-0. So that Southern Division really is proven to be a tough go over there. Hereford, he comes set. A 2-0. That one swung on. That one's line foul down the right-hand side of things, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Donald Ring. Hereford, he comes set. And now he turns and goes back to second base, but holds on to it. A 2-1 from Hereford. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Donald Ring. That pitch outside, full count. Chris Ackerman would be next if Ring could get on base. Hereford comes set. A payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Strikeout ends the inning in the bottom of the first. Xenia leaves one on. They get no hits, no runs. We go to the second inning. Grand Lake on top, 3-0. We go to the second inning. Mariners on top, 3-0. It's going to be Cole Womack, and then we'll head back to the top of the order with Patrick Reif and Blake Buckman. So Womack stepping to the plate for the first time here today. Bly still on the mound. Where's Xenia? Check swing. Did he get a piece of that? I don't know if that was a ball or a strike. We'll wait and see. There's no indication on whether it was a ball or strike, so I'm going to say it was a ball for right now, but please do not quote me on that because I am not entirely sure. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Right field, near the line, going over, and that ball's going to drop. The players collide a little bit. Womack's going to head down to second, and he's going to be in there. I believe they're going to rule that a double. It was a tough play for either player to make. It was right near the line, and it looked like Bourgeois and Owens kind of ran into each other, but they're all right. They're up and moving. They're going back to their positions. Another hit for Grand Lake here today. So a runner in scoring position here. Now we go back to the top of the order, Patrick Reif. He singled, stole a base, and gave her on a score his last time up. I come set. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. There's the 1-0 to Reif. That's down and low. Or down and away, 2-0. Runner on second, no one gone. Top of the second inning, 3-0 Mariners lead. Fly on the mound. As it comes set. The 2-0 pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Shallow left field, and that one's near the line. But coming over, making the catch is Jordan Lambert for out number 1. One gone here, top of the second. Blake Buckman stepping to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up. There's only one other game going on right now in the afternoon. Copperheads and Jazz playing. They're already in the bottom of the 6th there. Copperheads on top of the Richmond Jazz 2-1. 4 other games set to go on later tonight. Settlers and Locos will start at 6:05 at Lima. Fly comes set, now step back, and Womack chase back to second base. Ironman and Grader is going to face off at 7:05 at Galleon. St. Clair Green Giants are going to play at Irish Hills at 7:05. And the Cincinnati Steam will play at Hamilton at first pitch at 7:05 as well. That pitch swung on, fouled straight back. Cole Womack was off and running on it. Might have been a hit and run, but Womack going to have to go back to second base on the foul ball. 0-1 the count on Blake Buckman here. Buckman, .292 average, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs. He went 1 for 4 in his last appearance. There's the 0-1 pitch coming to Blake Buckman not before time is called, though. Mariners offense showing up early here tonight. Fly comes set. Another time is called by Blake Buckman. So Bly making sure that Womack isn't off and running again. He's really holding him on over there at second base. And Buckman doesn't feel like waiting that long, and now he's got to regroup himself. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back into the netting. 0-2 on Buckman. Nothing into the count on Blake Buckman. Why? He comes set. The pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped up. Foul territory. Over looking for it is Cashel. He makes the catch. He throws down to third for Cole Womack. Gets down to third. So there's 2 gone now for Jeff Timko. And he delivered a shot to left center field his first time up. A 2-run home run. His 3rd on the year. Of course, his home run before that was a big one on Saturday, where he tied the ball game up in the bottom of the 9th inning, pitch hitting. Timko back at the plate here. Once again, a pitch swung on, grounded to second. Up with it is Bourgeois. He's on the first for the 3rd and final out of the inning. So 1 hit no runs. One man left on for Grand Lake here in the top half of the second inning. We head to the bottom half of the second. 3-0 Mariners lead. You're listening and watching the Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. It's July 4th, Independence Day, and we're playing a afternoon ball game. Grand Lake versus the Xenia Scouts here this afternoon, and the Mariners are on top currently 3-0 after they scored 3 runs in the top of the first. We're here in the bottom of the second. Chris Ackerman going to lead things off for the Scouts. Hereford Wines delivered the pitch inside 1-0. 2 home runs so far by the Mariners on the day has given them a 3-0 lead. Went back-to-back in the top of the first. That pitch swung on, popped up, foul territory. Linder looking for it, chasing it towards the dugout now and just on top of Grand Lake's dugout. So count moves to 1-1. Ackerman on the year, 2.79 average, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's from Hillsdale College, also from Howell, Michigan. Line the 1-1. That one swung on. That one's lined into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. First hit of the ball game for Xenia. Leads off the inning for the Scouts. Kyle Cashley steps to the plate. He's the first baseman for Xenia here tonight. Run first, no one gone. Top second inning, 3-0 Mariners lead. Cashley to the plate. In all 19 games so far. Excuse me, all but 1 game for them. This pitch is flied in the left field right coming on. Near the line makes the catch for out number 2. Or out number 1, excuse me. So 1 gone now is set down pretty quickly on the first pitch is Casserly. 1 gone, runner on first. Caden Owens now to the plate. Owens, he is batting .250 on the year. 1 double, 3 RBIs for the Oral Roberts University baseball player. That pitch on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. He's also from Jenks, Oklahoma, stands at 6'1", 190. Left-handed hitting. A lot of left-handed hitters for Xenia here. That pitch is outside, 1-1. Here's a pitch. That one's outside as well. 2-1. Seven left-handers in the lineup for Xenia That pitch is low. 3-1. But we're really looking at a left-handed lineup for Xenia here. Have a lot of. That pitch swung and a miss, full count. They only have 4 full-time right-handers on their roster, though. Hartford comes set. The payoff pitch. Runner takes off. That pitch swung on, popped up. Foul territory. Womack looking at it. He looks down at the dugout, and that one just gets out of play. Count remains full. One gone, bottom second. 3-0 Mariners lead. Aiden Owens at the plate. Hereford on the mound. Next pitch, falling on, fouled straight back. We'll do it again, 3-2. That's the second time in a row that Ackerman has been off and running on the payoff pitch. We'll see if Hereford wants to keep an eye on him a little closely. See if he can make him stay at first. Joe Isles is behind the plate for Grand Lake today. Linder at first, Blake Buckman at second, Nate Osmo at short, Cole Womack at third. Runner takes off once again. This one's popped up center field. Ackerman stops in his tracks, short center field, throw on to first. Not going to be in time. And now the runner's going to be awarded second base. So Coach O'Neill's going to get an explanation now. So there are 2 gone, but now there's a runner on second for some unexplained reason. Boy, I really could not tell you what that call was because it really didn't look like anybody was in the way of Ackerman. Anybody besides Linder, who was on first, maybe hoping to get a double play from Blake Buckman. So he couldn't have run into Buckman because Buckman was out trying to make the catch. Linder was standing on first, hoping to maybe get a double play, and somehow Mariners might be called for a runner's interference. It's a sketchy call at best, I think, but they have better eyes on the field than I do, so who knows? A runner on second with 2 gone here. Now we'll have some more time to sit and ponder and look at this. Aaron Takis is the batter at the plate right now. I really cannot try to explain what they're talking about because I cannot help you. I do not have a microphone on the field, so don't know what they could be discussing. All right, let's resume this ball game now. Runner on second, 2 gone. Aaron Takis now at the plate. A pitch. Inside. 1-0. 3-0 Mariners lead. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. Xenia at the plate. Hereford, he comes set. The 1-0 pitch, swung on. Fouled back. 1-1. 2:05 was our start time here this afternoon. We're about 45 minutes into this ball game. We're only in the bottom of the second inning. Hereford comes set with the 1-1. A pitch way outside. 2-1. Rockets 204 average on the year. No home runs, 6 RBIs. No extra base hits for him this year as well, as that pitched in there for strike 2-2. Oh, 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Runner on second. We're in the bottom of the second. The pitch is low, full count. Hereford trying to find his command a little bit. He's walked 1 so far, but he's kind of falling behind a couple of batters here tonight. The next pitch swung on. That ball is lined to left. It's going to hang up there, and Reif's going to reach up, make the catch. Kind of jumping. He came in on the ball, and they kept carrying outwards, but he still makes the catch. Their third and final out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 man left on. We head to the third inning. Mariners on top, 3-0. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We head to the third inning here in Xenia, Ohio. Mariners on top, 3-0. Here's the pitch. That one's down and away. 1-0. Tucker Linder back to the plate once again. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Delivered a first pitch he saw over the left field fence for a home run. The next pitch swung on, popped him up. Left center field, that going over, and they almost collide into each other. Left fielder does make the catch for the first out of the inning. Jordan Lambert makes the catch. Odina and him almost collide out there in left center field. But Lambert comes up with it. One gone now here in the third inning. Nate Osmo to the plate. He singled his last time up. He got a stolen base as well. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. Back up again here for the second time. A pitch outside, 1-0. 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors for Grand Lake. 1 run, or no runs, 1 hit, 1 error for Xenia. That pitch down and in, 2-0. Again, beautiful day for some afternoon baseball. Could not have asked for better weather. There's the pitch. That one swung on. Hit the third. Up with it is Stakis. Throw on to first. Retires Osmo for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the third inning. R.J. Williams steps to the plate. He flew out to right field his first time up. Beautiful little complex here for the scouts and athletes in action, which powers this baseball team. I mean, you look all around, there's a lot of baseball fields around here, and a lot of them turf, and that pitch outside to Williams, 1-0. So really get some good action here at this ballpark. We're the only game going on, though, here this afternoon, as that pitch is down, 2-0. Mariners on top, 3-0. We're in the top half of the third inning. Williams at the plate, 361 average, 2 doubles, 1 RBI. His last game, he went 0 for 1. He pitch hit. That pitch swung on and missed, 2-1. RJ was tearing it up for a little bit for the Mariners. It's safely in 4 straight games before Saturday's game. That pitch outside, 3-1. Saw his average peak at 419 against the Settlers. And Lacey Ironman on Saturday, and that pitch is down in, and R.J. Williams on first now with a 2-out walk. Steven Fitzsimmons to the plate. He reached on an error back to the pitcher his last time up. His fly went just right off of his glove. It was about probably as easy as you get it, but it seemed like it just squirted away from him. So he reached on an error his first time up, 0 for 1 on the day. Runner in first, 2 gone. Top half third inning. A pitch outside, 1-0. Now Fitzsimmons to the plate. Started off the year pretty well for Grand Lake, actually. That has cooled off a little bit now. 282 on the year. R.J. Williams off and running on the pitch, and he's in there safely as there was nowhere near in time. So R.J. Williams in there with a stolen base. As he and Reif go back and forth for the lead in stolen bases. Both tied now with 7 on the year. So R.J. Williams, 7th stolen base and 7 attempts, so very successful for R.J. That pitch catches the outside corner of Fitzsimmons. 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike on Steven Fitzsimmons. Here's the pitch. That one's called a strike. 2-2. There's the next pitch. That one's popped up. Looks like it's in foul territory down the left field line. That one just goes in the bullpen of Xenia. Count remains 2-2. Grand Lake comes into today with a team average 278. They were near the top for a little bit. Cooled off a little bit. Lake Erie Monarchs have been really surging of late. They have a team batting average 313, which leads the Great Lakes Summer League. There's a pause, turn back to second. No one was there, so RJ back in safely. Xenia, they're not the best hitting team in the league. Actually the worst at a 239 team batting average. Here's the next pitch. That one's outside. Full count. A lot of luck on Xenia's side as the next pitch is down low. He walked him. So back-to-back walks issued by Caleb Bly here in top half the third inning. Keeps the inning alive for Grand Lake. Joe Isles going to come to the plate. Once again, he's 0 for 1 on the day. Opt out to the pitcher his first time up. Grand Lake pitching has been fairly well on the year. They're third in ERA with a 3.78 ERA. That's Ace Team on top of the league with a 3.40. Xenia near the middle, and we have time right here. Do we have a pitching change? Let's see here with 2 gone. We have a mound visit, but Xenia near the middle of the pack in ERA with 5.67 ERA. But the strength of the Mariner team is their defense. Really, only 16 errors on the year. That leads the Great Lakes Summer League with a .975 fielding percentage. So, Mariners playing good defense. Unfortunately, it's been tough for them to put a complete game together. One night they'll get good pitching and no hitting, and another night they'll get good hitting and no pitching. So it's really a matter of trying to put every piece of the puzzle together and trying to put a complete game together for Grand Lake. Hopefully they can do that tonight. They're up 3-0 here in the top of the third. With runners on second and first, the 2 men gone. Isles at the plate, 0 for 1 on the day. 3.23 average on the year for Isles. That pitch swung on, grounded foul. Third baseline. 0-1 the count. There's the 0-1 pitch. That one's grounded foul down third baseline once again. 0-2. Nothing into the count on Joe Isles. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Isles goes down looking for the third and final out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. 3-0 Mariners lead. Scouts coming to bat when we come back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We head to the bottom third inning, 3-0 Mariners on top. Xenia Scouts here, afternoon ball game for you. Ryan Strobeck on the call for you once again. Glad to have you on board. This Independence Day special edition. As Anjib Bourgeois comes to the plate. He's the second baseman. He looks at a ball down low, 1-0. Josh Hertford on the mound for Grand Lake, doing a good job so far. A pitch, down and in, 2-0. Problem is, he's falling behind some hitters today, and he's gotten out of some pretty unfavorable counts. The next pitch, that one swung on, grounded to first. Linder up with it, takes it himself. One gone. As 2-0 count, the next pitch was swung on and grounded to first. So, like I said, Hereford has really battled through some counts here today. But he has gotten batters out, so that's all you can really ask for. As we go back to the top of the order for a second time through the order. Francisco Odina to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. Called the ball, 1-0. Hartford lines, delivers the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. About 30. Line the pitch. That one's down and in. 2-1. About 40 pitches on the day for Hereford. About split down the middle at balls and strikes, 20-20. There's the line, the pitch, showing bunt, bunts this one down the third base side of things. Hereford comes off the mound, throws to first. Is it in time? It's not. And down in there with a bunt single is Francisco Odina. Second hit of the game for Xenia. And now a runner on first with one gone, Ben Beachy to the plate. He walked and got down to second base his last time up. Hartford comes set, delivers, pitch fouled back. 0-1. Beachy 0 for 0 today. On the mound, or at the plate. Odina down at first. Hereford, he comes set, the pitch. Just a bit outside, 1-1. Last time Grand Lake took the field was on Sunday versus Lorain County. They took the lead 1-0, but in the bottom of the first inning, but couldn't play it anymore and really hitting struggled all night. That pitch grounded down the third baseline, but just to the left-hand side of the bag. Count moves to 1-2, and it looks like we're going to need a new bat for Ben Beachy. That bat heads to the wood chipper. He grabs a new one and is ready to bat now. It's a 1-2 count, one gone. Runner on first, top or bottom of the third inning. Hereford comes set now. There's the 1-2. That one swung on, popped up. Foul territory. Isles looking at it. He's going to watch it foul on top of the roofing here at Radies Field. Yeah, it remains 1-2. Stands behind home plate that wrap around home plate somewhat, and then got a roof over top of us. all turf field for the players and dugouts that dig into the ground somewhat. Here's the 1-2 pitch once again. That one swung on line, foul down the right field line. Once again, 1-2. Richmond Jazz have taken a 5-3 lead over the Copperheads in Athens. A pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped up. Foul territory, out of play. So Beachy putting a good battle at the plate right now. He's fouled off 3 straight pitches. That'll be his 7th pitch of the bat coming up. Making Hereford work. Hereford with a 4-seamer, 2-seamer. Change, curve, slider. He comes set. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. All right, see if he can get Beachy to chase a little bit right there. Runner first, one gone. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. 3-0 Mariners lead. Hereford comes set with the 2-2. A pitch outside and low. Full count. So Beachy really putting up a good battle at the plate right here against Hereford. Fouled off a couple of pitches. Now is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That one's chopped. Foul on 3rd base line. We'll do it again at 3-2. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up for Ben Beachy. Talk about making the pitcher work. Here's the pitch. Runners off and running. Throw down to second base. Not going to be in time. Pitch gets into center field, or throw gets into center field. And moving up a third is Ondina. But there are now 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Second strikeout of the day for Hereford. Jordan Lambert to the plate. He flew out to center his first time up. 2 gone, runner on 3rd. That pitch swung on. That one is line foul down the right field line. 0-1 the count. There's the 0-1. That one swung on, fouled down the first base line. 0-2 on Jordan Lambert. Hereford ahead of the count right now. See if he can get Lambert to chase one. He comes set. The 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. There's 1-2. That one swung on, fly to right field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Xenia is on the board. 2-out RBI base hit for Jordan Lambert. So Lambert collects his 12th RBI on the year. Now 3-1 our ball game. Runner on first, 2 gone. Donald Ring to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time up. A pitch outside, 1-0. There's the pitch. That one's way outside. 2-0. There's someone warming up in the bullpen for Xenia. No one in the pen yet for Grand Lake. Isles out the tuck to Hereford. It's a 2-0 count on Donald Ring, the designated hitter for Xenia here tonight. One run in here in the bottom of the third. Medina bunt single. And he stole second. The throw got into the outfield. He got down to third. Now it's a 2-1 count on Donald Ring. Then an RBI single from Jordan Lambert. Hartford comes set. Runner off and running. Throw down to second. Not going to be in time. In there with the stolen base is Jordan Lambert. Pitch was called a strike on Ring, though, so it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count on the designated hitter. Runner in scoring position, 2 gone. 2-2 the count. Lambert with his fifth stolen base in as many attempts here this season. Lambert, he comes set. The 2-2. Inside, full count. A payoff pitch is low. He walked him. Back base runners for Xenia here right now. Runners on second and first. Coach O'Neill's going to go have a talk. Mariners will be back tomorrow at 7:05. We'll play another game here at Xenia. Then we'll head to Licking County for 2 on Thursday, Friday. Both those will be set to go at 7:05. Then we'll play a doubleheader on Saturday. We'll resume the game that we started last Friday versus Lima at 5:05. And then we'll play the second game about 30 minutes after that. On Sunday, we'll play at Lima. We'll play 3 games this weekend versus Lima. A good chance to get back into the division if you're Grand Lake. Oh, 2 runners on, 2 men out. Chris Ackerman to the plate. He singled his first time up. There's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Blew it right by him. 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Isles looks at it. And he makes the catch behind home plate for the third and final out of the inning. Hereford put through some work here in the bottom of the third, but nonetheless, they get out of it. We head to the 4th inning. Mariners on top 3-1 after the Scouts get one here in the bottom of the third. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. head to the fourth inning. 3-1 Mariners on top against the Xenia Scouts. New pitcher on the mound for Xenia here this afternoon. It's like number 16, Jorge Alonso. On the year, 1-2 record, 19.5 ERA. Making his fifth appearance, he does have two starts on the year. The pitch is inside corner, called for a strike. Well, Womack going to lead things off for the Mariners here in the top of the fourth inning. He's 1 for 1 with a double here so far. The pitch down and away, 1-1. Last time Alonso was out here was just a couple of days ago versus Team. On 2 innings, gave up 1 hit and 1 walk, struck out 2. The next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. And he got the win in that decision. Alonso on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. Up high. 2-2. Ends the night for Caleb Lai. He went 3 innings, gave up 5, or had 5 hits, 3 runs, all 3 of those earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. It's a 2-2 count here on Cole Womack. The pitch. Swung on. That one's fly to center field. Coming in, and that one's going to drop in there for a base hit. Cole Womack gets the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fourth. I don't know why I keep doing that, to be honest. We're not home, so I don't know what's wrong with me. But Cole Womack starts the top of the fourth inning off with a single. We go to the top of the order, Patrick Reif, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Throw over, back in safely is Cole Womack. That bunt is down and off of behind place, and now going down to third is Cole Womack. That pitch gets away. Womack's going to be heading home on the play. So heads up base running right there from Cole Womack. A bunt from Patrick Reif. He gets down, a throw to first. And Reif is called safe at first. Cole Womack took off for third as he saw no one was covering the bag. The first baseman casually threw it to third, overthrew it, got out of play, and then Womack ran home and has scored another run for Grand Lake. The Reif was called safe. I mean, that's surprising me too. But whether or not he was called safe, the run still counts for Grand Lake. So they're up 4-1 now. And head coach of the Scouts going to have a chat with field umpire. A runner at first now. We're here in the top half of the fourth inning. 4-1 Mariners lead. Womack led the inning off with a single. Patrick Reif standing at first right now. And they rule Reif safe on the bunt, so rule that a base hit for Patrick Reif as he beats out the throw. Questionable calls on the field right now, but Blake Buckman steps to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. He popped out to the first baseman his last time up. A throw over, back in safely is Rife. 4-1 Mariners lead. Blake Buckman at the plate. Still no one gone. Here's the pitch. Rife off and running. That pitch line foul. By Blake Buckman, 0-1 the count. A runner on first, no one gone. 0-1 count on Buckman. Throw over, back in safely standing up is Rife. That pitch swung on, popped up, left field. Driven to the warning track, but making the catch right on that warning track is Jordan Lambert for out number 1. The ball really seems to carry out here in Xenia. That one wasn't particularly hit too hard, but it just kept carrying out to left center field, but it wasn't enough power. So that's going to bring Jeff Timko to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He homered back in that first inning. Pitched. And it's a pitch out, and the ball gets behind to the backstop, and Rife down there with another stolen base. So he regains the lead now. He collects his 8th stolen base. Second here tonight for Rife. They tried to pitch out, but still the pitch was, I guess, a little low, and the catcher Ackerman couldn't come up with it. Right down at second. 1-0 the count on Jeff Timko. Lonzo, he comes set. The pitch. That one's down and away, it looks like. 2-0. Timko grounded out to second his last time up. Runner in second, one gone. Top of the fourth, 4-1, Mariners lead. A throw back to second. Actually, holds on to it as Lonzo. No one was there to retrieve the throw, so if he would have threw it, it would have went to center field. Luckily, for scouts, he holds on to it. A 2-0 count on Timko. Another step back and throw to second, but still holding on to it is Lonzo. Maybe there's some confusion up the middle between the pitcher and second baseman. It's the second time he looked like he wanted to throw it, but no one was there. Jeff Timko at the plate. It's still a 2-0 count on him. Rife down at second. Lonzo comes back, looks at second twice. Now he delivers home. The pitch swung on high, chopper to short. Actually, the third baseman, Takis, going to come in, and Jeff Timko is going to beat it off. So Timko down to first. Rife with some good base running, moves all the way down to third. The runner's on the corner with one gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Tucker Linder to the plate. It was a high chopper. It was going to be a tough play for Takis down at third. As he came up with it, had to get it off in a hurry, but Timko beats it out. As the second hit of the day, Tucker Linder now to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He homered back in the first and flew out to left his last time up. Rife down at third, Linder at first. One gone, top four, the pitch. That one swung on, that one's fouled away on the right-hand side. 0-1 the count on Linder. First to third move, Jeff Timko takes off. He's caught in a pickle. Rife, Timko now still trying to stay in the rundown. The throw is going to come home, and they're going to get Rife. So something you don't really see that often is the first to third move working. I mean, usually when you're taught in Little League, when you first start leading off, is to make sure that pitcher goes home before you steal off of first base if there's runners on the corner. Jeff Timko takes off. And Lonzo had him as dead duck. They were getting him in a pickle, and like any good baseball team is, they got Rife to get cut down at home plate. So now there's two gone here in the top of the fourth with a runner on second. Linder, a swing, a foul ball. 0-2 the count. Lonzo on the mound. He comes set. The pitch. That one's down and the other batter spot. Good block right there by Ackerman. 1-2. Mariners on top 4-1. After Xenia gets one in the bottom of the third. Mariners come right back here in the top of the fourth and answer that with a run of their own. Lonzo comes set. The 1-2. That one in the dirt. Timko taking off towards third. The throw down to third. And Timko gets down under it. Good read right there by Jeff Timko. Now there's a runner 90 feet away from scoring, and it's a 2-2 count on Tucker Linder. The wild pitch or pass ball could score Timko right here, but there's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 gone right here on Tucker Linder. Lonzo comes set, the 2-2. That one swung on and missed, and throw down to first is in time on the drop third. Lonzo's first strikeout of the day ends the top half of the fourth inning. Mariners do play to run, though, as they now lead it by a score of 4-1. Scouts coming to bat when we come back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Bottom of the fourth inning, 4-1 Mariners lead. Al Casterly going to lead things off for the Scouts. Hereford still on the mound for Grand Lake. That pitch out on the outside part of the plate moves the count to 0-1. Mariners get a run back in the top of the fourth. The next pitch is in there for a strike. Looks like a changeup. 0-2. Womack led the inning off with a single to center field. And then Reif comes up. Next pitch outside. 1-2. Reif comes up. He bunts. He gets it down. The pitcher fields it, throws to first, and what seems that it might have got Reif, but he's called safe. The next pitch swung on. That one is hit pretty hard to right center field. That one's going to get down, and that one's going to get down in the gap. On his way to second. And in there with the leadoff double is Kyle Casserly. So Reif bunted. He got it down. No one was covering third. Womack saw that. He took off for third. Casserly, who just got that double, he threw to third. But the throw was offline and got to the fence in foul territory. And Womack came in to score. So that's how the Mariners got their run that inning. A throw back to second. No, actually, Hereford's going to hold on to it. Casserly back in, diving safely. Getting Owens to the plate. He popped out to Buckman his last time up, and which was a little bit of controversy too, as well as the runner who was on first base at the time, as this one's grounded to Buckman. At second, he throws on to first, a little low, but Linder comes up with it. One gone. Runner moves over to third base, so kind of doing your job, Owens, as he does get the runner 9 feet away from scoring now. But Owens, who popped out to second, Ackerman was on first at the time. He was awarded second base with the, I believe, runner's interference, but in reality, there was really no one who could interfere with him except for Linder, who was standing on first trying to double up Ackerman. So the first pitch is swung on, fouled away. 0-1 the count on Aaron Takis. Here's the 0-1 pitch, high and away. 1-1. So we're here in the bottom of the fourth, 4-1 Mariners lead. One gone, runner on third for the Scouts. Casserly led the inning off with a double to right center. And ground out recently by Owens. That pitch swung on. That one is going to be lined. That one's going to get down. 4 base hit. It's going to score Casserly. RBI single for Takis has cut the lead in half for the Scouts. So 4-2 now. As Angé Bourgeois to the plate. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Runner and first, one gone. One run in here. That pitch swung on. That one is lined past Tucker Linder into right field. Long throw from R.J. Williams in right field, but back-to-back hits now for the Scouts as runners on second and first. Now we're looking like we have some action in Grand Lake's bullpen. One out, runners on second and first. We go to the top of the order, and Francisco Udina. He singled, came around to score his last time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch from Hereford. That one is in there for a strike. It looked like a slider. 0-1 the count on Udina. One gone. You round out by Owens. Three base runners in the inning for the Scouts so far. That pitch swung on and off the end of the bat. Ends up going foul, so it's an 0-2 count on Odina right here. Orford looking to get a ground out here or quite possibly a big strikeout. Orford, he comes set. The 0-2. That one's chopped to Linder. He throws on to second to get the lead runner. But back in safely. The runner from first is called out. Tucker Linder to Nate Osmo. Now there's two gone with runners on the corner. 3-6. Oh. So Odina does reach base at first on the fielder's choice. It's Bourgeois who gets called out, and Tuck moves down to third. Ben Beachy at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out swinging his last time up. Here's the pitch. That one's blocked by Isles behind the plate. 1-0. He struck out his last time up. He walked back in the bottom of the first inning. Runners on the corner. Linder holding the runner on. The pitch inside. 2-0. Herford, he comes set. A 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-1. It's like Andrew Nixich is in the bullpen for Grand Lake warming up. Herford on the mound. He started the game for Grand Lake. We're in the bottom of the fourth with two gone. That pitch swung on. That one's chopped. Cole Womack up with it. Throw on to first in time. Side retired. Scouts do get a run, though, here in the bottom of the fourth inning. They trade a run with Grand Lake. The Mariners still lead it, though, by a score of 4-2. We head to the fifth inning. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Mariners coming to bat here in the top half of the fifth inning. Osmo Williams Fitzsimmons going to bat for the Mariners here in the top of the fifth. Lonzo still on the mound for the Scouts. That pitch swung on, grounded to short, up with it. And throwing in time is Ben Beachy for round number one. One pitch, one gone here. Top fifth, R.J. Williams to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, walked, and got a stolen base his last time up. Some games going on around the MLB. It's quite a few day games. Blue Jays are beating the Yankees 4-1. The Tigers have defeated the Giants by a score of 5-3 today already. Twins are on top of the Angels in the bottom of the fifth. Marlins beating the Cardinals 2-0 in St. Louis. Or excuse me, St. Louis is beating the Marlins 2-0 in St. Louis. The Rays are beating the Cubs 6-1 at Chicago. And the Mets fall to the Nationals in Washington 11-4. It's a 1-0 count on R.J. Williams as he swings and fouls this one towards the dugout of the Mariners, 1-1. Other games set to go on later today. Pirates are going to play at Philadelphia. First pitch, 4 o'clock there. White Sox playing at Oakland, 4:05. First pitch there. Milwaukee and Baltimore going to play today, 4:10 first pitch. Seattle and Kansas City, as that pitch is down in the dirt, 2-1. Seattle and Royals, like I said, playing today, 6:40 first pitch out in Seattle. Cleveland playing host to the Padres, an interleague matchup there. That's a 7:10 first pitch. Braves playing host to the Astros at 7:35. That pitch swung on. That one's fly to center field, going back on it. And now camping under it is Xenia for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Seeing Fitzsimmons coming to the plate. Fitzsimmons 0 for 1 on the day. Walked his last time up. A few more games to get to you, as the Rangers will play at home versus the Red Sox. 8 o'clock first pitch there. Rockies playing the Cincinnati Reds. 8:10 first pitch in Colorado. And Diamondbacks and Dodgers playing a game in Los Angeles. 9:10 first pitch there. So it's a 1-0 count on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Mariners on top 4-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 gone. Alonso comes, set the pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. That Richmond Jazz Southern Ohio Copperheads game is final. That pitch is low. 2-1. Richmond Jazz pulling out a close one against Southern Ohio at Southern Ohio by a score of 5-4. The other games are set to start later tonight. Here's the next pitch. Fitzsimmons up high. About eye level, 3-1. The count on the center fielder. Here's the 3-1. That one swung on, chopped foul behind the plate. Full count. Mariners get 3 runs in the top of the first on back-to-back home runs from Timko and Linder. And then Scouts get 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Mariners come right back to answer that one, get a run of their own, as that one is just punched out to left field. Yamping under it is Lambert, and he makes the final out of the inning. For the first time tonight, the Mariners go 1-2-3 here in the top half of the 5th inning. They still lead it by a score of 4-2. We'll be right back with the Scouts coming to bat. You're listening and watching the Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. On the mound now, pitching for Grand Lake, Braden Nixich has come on in relief of Josh Herford. Herford second time in a row, can't go past fourth inning. Once again, that could be innings limit or pitch limit, so it's not like he was doing a bad job. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 of those are earned, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts for the right-hander. So Braden Nixich has come on to pitch now for Grand Lake, making his 6th appearance out of the pen. The first pitch is swung on and missed right there from Jordan Lambert. Lambert 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single his last time up. The next pitch swung on, lined up the middle for a base hit. So Lambert starts off the 5th inning for the Scouts with a single up the middle, or Donald Ring to the plate. Nixich from Hobart, Indiana, Illinois State University baseball player. Making his 6th appearance, like I said, has 1 save, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, no runs allowed by the right-hander so far. A runner on first, and 1 gone. Ring at the plate, swings and misses that pitch, 0-1. Ring 0 for 1 on the day, walked his last time up. Ring from Hillsdale College, from Lyndhurst, Illinois. Bottom of the 5th inning, 4-2 Mariners on top. That pitch swung on and missed. He took something off of that one. 0-2. There's the next pitch. Swung. Oh, it's called strike 3, excuse me. Not swung on, but either way, it still counts as an out for Grand Lake. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. I wanted to say swing and misses, but he didn't. Still gets called out on strikes. 1 gone, bottom of the 5th inning. Chris Ackerman to the plate. Nixich comes set, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-1. Out of the pen. He's got a lot of swing and misses from the bats of the Scouts. On first, the 0-1. That one swung on and missed. He took something off of that one. 0-2. So he's keeping the Scouts batters off balance so far early on. It's an 0-2 count on Ackerman. The pitch just a bit upstairs and away. 1-2. So that was a good pitch right there from Nixich. I mean, if you're trying to get him chase, I guess that's where you kind of want the baseball to be at. Here's the 1-2. That one's in the dirt, blocked by Isles, but it squirts away from him for a little bit, and moving up a base on a good read is Jordan Lambert, so he's down at second on the wild pitch. It's a 2-2 count now on Ackerman. Next comes set, the 2-2 up high, full count. From 0-2 to 3-2. Ackerman going to make Nixich work. Here's the payoff pitch. That one swung on, fly to right field. R.J. Williams takes a couple of backsettle peps. Now he comes in, makes the catch. Runner going to fake like he's going to second. throw into the cutoff man Osmo. He almost tried to get double up Ackerman or Lambert at second base. And it was a close play over there, but they didn't get him. But now there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cal Casterly to the plate. He doubled his last time up, 1 for 2 on the day. Came around to score as well as last time up. At the plate once more. That pitch inside, 1-0. We're here in Xenia, Ohio for afternoon matchup of Grand Lake Mariner baseball. The next pitch up high, 2-0. Independence Day as well. We celebrate the great country that we live in. So we're honored to live in such a beautiful country. The next pitch swung on, grounded to first. Linder up with it. He takes it himself for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 6th inning. Mariners on top, 4-2. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the 6th inning. Mariners on top by a score of 4-2. Joe Isles is going to lead things off, and then he's going to be followed by Cole Womack and Patrick Reif. The first pitch to Isles inside off the glove of the catcher Ackerman. 1-0 the count. Mariners on top 4-2. They have 4 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors for Grand Lake, 2 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors for Xenia. I'm set. That pitch is low. 2-0. There's the 2-0. That catches the outside part of the plate. 2-1. There's the 2-1 pitch, fouled away. 2-2. Mariners looking to get over 500. They're sitting at 500 right now with a record of 9-9. Xenia with the record of 11-9, just half game back in that Southern Division. That's playing some very good baseball of late. This one's popped up right field. Going under is Owens, and he makes the catch. Round number 1. So in that Southern Division, 4 teams within a half game of the lead. They all trail Cincinnati, who has a record of 11-8. Richmond, 10-8 record, or 11-8 now since they got that record, so they're tied with it. Southern Ohio with 11-9 record, and Xenia with 11-9 record. Lake Buckman or Cole Womack at the plate. He looks at a strike right there. Womack 2 for 2 on the day, double single. Lonzo comes set, the pitch outside, 1-1. The defending champion Hamilton Joe is the only really team that's struggling in that Southern Division. They're sitting on a record of 6-13. They're 5 games back of the division lead. Here's the pitch. That's high and tight. 2-1. But in the Northern Division, the Lake Erie Monsters have taken over the division lead over the St. Clair Green Giants by 2 games. I mean, St. Clair really jumped out to a hot start, but really have since cooled off. They're 3-7 in their last 10 ball games. That pitch is inside. 3-1. And Lake Erie has heated up. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. At Central Division, pretty close in the middle of the pack as Womack rolls over this one to second. They're on to first in time. 2 gone. We go to the top of the order. Patrick Reif to the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Does have 2 stolen bases. Singled his last time up. Grand Lake and Galleon tied up at 9-9, right in the middle of the pack. Licking County behind them with an 8-10 record, and Lorain County at the bottom with a 6-14 record. Pitch outside, 1-0 of Patrick Reif. The way the playoffs are going to work this year is division winners from the Central and Southern, that pitch is bounced before the plate, 2-0. They're going to get a bye in the first round, so they'll automatically head to the second round. And then the runner-ups of both divisions are going to play a game against each other. So whoever comes in second in the Central and Southern are going to play a game against each other. The next pitch swung on, grounded to second. Reif is retired, and so are the Mariners. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. I'll be right back and update you on how the playoff seeding is going to work for the Great Lakes Summer League. Mariners on top, 4-2. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball. We're right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Scouts coming back, 4-2 Mariners lead. It's going to be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Scouts. Braden Nixich, as he likes to be called, on the mound. A pitch showing bunt, pulls back, pitch up high. Want to know the count on Caden Owens. Caden on the day, he's 0 for 2, ground out to second his last time up. Next pitch, he comes set with the 1-0. The pitch inside. It's the back step, 2-0. It's 2-0 count here on Owens. Nixich, the pitch. That one, a little check swing. Back to Nixich on the mound. Throw on to first in time. Didn't look like Owens wanted to swing. However, the ball found the bat, and Owens is retired. One gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Andrew Takis to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. RBI single his last time up. So I was talking about the playoff format before going away. So like I said, the two runner-up of the Central and Southern divisions are going to face each other. Whereas the winner and the runner-up of the Northern Division are going to face each other in a one-game battle. And then after that, it's whoever has the best record is going to face whoever had the worst record of the teams left still, and so on. That'll be a best-of-3 series, and then the championship will be a best-of-5. So the first 2 games, which are between the Northern winner and Northern runner-up, and then the Central runner-up and Southern runner-up, will just be 1 game. That pitch up high. It's a 2-1 count on Takis. So they'll play each other. And then after that, it's 3 and then 5 game series. That pitch is down and in, 3-1. 3-1 on Aaron Takis. Here's the pitch. That one just a bit inside, so we walked him. We're on our first 1 gone now here in the bottom of 6. It's going to be and Bourgeois. He's the second baseman for the Scouts here. From Biola University. His hometown, Salt Lake City, Utah. That pitch down and in, 1-0. A runner on first, 1 gone in the bottom 6. 4-2 Mariners lead. Nixich on the mound. The pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Shallow left field. Osmo going back on it, but he's going to yield way to Patrick Reif, who's going to make the catch for out number 2. 2 gone. Bottom of the 6th. We go to the top of the order, and Francisco Odina. He got a RBI single his last time up. Or excuse me, he grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. A pitch. That one swung on. That one's be lined in the left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Hitting second on his way to third. And Fitzsimmons is going to throw into second. And in there with a double is Francisco Odina. Well, now there's 2 runners in scoring position. Runners on second and third, 2 gone. Ben Beachy to the plate. Beachy 0 for 2 on the night. Walked back in the first inning, grounded out the third his last time up. All runners at second and third. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That'd be the tying run on second base. Nixich comes set. The pitch in there for a strike right down the middle. 0-1. There's a pitch. That's one high and just over the head of Beachy. 1-1. There's the next pitch. That one's popped up out of play. 1-2. Our next pitch, one strike away from getting out of the inning. Mariners lead 4-2. And Beachy at the plate. Next, he comes set. A 1-2. Swung on that one is fly to left center field. Fitzsimmons going to come on. He's not going to be able to make the catch. That one's going to travel all the way to the wall. The tying run comes in to score. Beachy rounding second, heading for third. The throw is in there, and Cole Womack can't come up with a catch. It's an RBI triple for Ben Beachy, and we have a tie ball game. And just like that, it's tied up at 4 apiece. Jordan Lambert to the plate, runner on third. Mariners had the chance to end the inning with a good relay. The throw would have beat Beachy, but Womack just couldn't come up with the catch. And now it's a 4-4 ball game here at Xenia. Next pitch comes set. The pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Next pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. So next should ahead in the count on Jordan Lambert. He's 2 for 3 on the day. The next one popped up. Foul territory. Womack looking at it, but it's going to travel out of play. Remains 0-2. We have a brand new ball game, folks. It's tied up at 4 here at Xenia. As the Scouts have come back. The next pitch swung on and missed. Nixon gets him. They chase one up high. Ends the inning. But not before the Scouts get 2. We head to the 7th inning. We're all tied up at 4. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the 7th inning. 4-4 our ball game. Xenia ties things up in the bottom of the 6th inning. RBI triple by Ben Beachy. The pitch, the Buckman's outside, 1-0. Part of the order coming up for Grand Lake here this inning. It's the 2, 3, 4 hitters For the Mariners, Buckman, Timko, Linder. Buckman on the day, 0 for 3, however. Looking to change things around. A pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Buckman flew out to left field his last time up. Alonso on the mound. A pitch. It's inside. 2-1. Alonso, he comes set. There's a 2-1. That one's inside. 3-1. So what Mariners need right now are some base runners to get in this ball game. It's tied up at 4 apiece. 4 runs, 8 hits for the Mariners. 4 runs, 9 hits for Xenia. So pretty even matchup so far. The next pitch is swung on. That one's grounded to short. Up with it is Peachy to throw on to first in time. Buckman retired. Jeff Timko to the plate. He's been the best batter for the Mariners here so far tonight. He's 2 for 3. He had a 2-run home run back in the first inning and a single his last time up. One gone here in the top of the 7th inning. It's a brand new ball game. It's tied up at 4 apiece. There's the pitch. That one. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. 1-0 count. Alonso comes set the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Swung over the top of that one was Timko. 1-1. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Mariners strike first with 3 in the top of the first. Yeah, 1 in the top of the 4th. But Xenia has come back. That one is a little chop right past the pitcher. Timko hustling down to first, but he is going to be retired on the play by Bourgeois at second. 2 gone here. Tucker Linder to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Home run back in the first inning. Linder comes set the pitch. Outside corner, call a strike, 0-1. There's the next one. That one's down and away. 1-1. Linder struck out swinging his last time up. Looking to keep the inning alive for Grand Lake. There's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off the right-hand side. 1-2. Alonso comes set the next pitch. That one's fouled back. Remains 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Inside. 2-2. So deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. We're here in the top of the 7th inning. 4-4 is our game. The pause, the pitch. Slider outside, full count. Linder working right here. Looking to reach base for Grand Lake. A pitch inside. He walked him. So Linder goes down to first with the 2-out walk. Nate Osmo going to step to the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the night. Nine straight batters were retired before that Linder walk right there. First base runner since back in the 4th inning for Grand Lake. Nate Osmo looking to keep things going for the Mariners here. The pitch. That one swung on. That one is lined into left field. That one's going to get down, and that one is going to get to the wall. Linder at third. He's going to be waved home. Osmo at second. The throw to the plate is not going to be, oh, it is going to be in time. Linder is cut down at the plate. No, he's going to be called safe. The ball was dropped, I believe. Wow. The ball was in there in time, but I think the ball was dropped by the catcher, Ackerman. Everybody's going to be safe. Now, Nate Osmo is down at third. Wow. And what seemed to be the relay throw to end the inning stays alive, and now Osmo's down at third base. Rule that a RBI double, advancing on the throw for Nate Osmo. So Mariners retake the lead by a score of 5-4. R.J. Williams swings and misses at that pitch. 0-1. So another run possibly could come in for the Mariners as Osmo's down at third, 90 feet away from scoring. It was 9 straight base runners retired before Linder reached on a walk and Nate Osmo delivered a RBI double. The next pitch is swung on and missed by Williams, and he's down the count 0-2. It was a tough play as Coach O'Neill was sending Linder from first base. He would have been out if Ackerman held on to the ball. The 0-2 pitch to Williams. Called strike 3 to end the inning. Mariners do get a run, though, here in the top of the 7th. They lead it by a score of 5-4. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here in Xenia. Don't go anywhere. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The first pitch is a strike from Nixich to Donald Ring. Mariners have regained the lead by a score of 5-4. That's the next pitch is in there for a strike as well. 0-2 the count. An RBI double from Nate Osmo. Delivers Tucker Linder in from first base. Mariners have taken a 5-4 advantage. That pitch swung on and missed. Ring set down on strikes for the third time here this afternoon. That's going to bring up Chris Ackerman to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to right field his last time up. Braden Nixich on the mound for the Mariners. That pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Blew it right by him. 0-2. So Nixich coming in and firing some gas here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He's ahead of Chris Ackerman right here. A lot of room to work. The pitch in there. Cold strike 3. Ackerman going to head back to the dugout. 2 gone now here in the bottom of the 7th. That's 2 up, 2 down on strikes by Braden Nixich. That's his 4th strikeout of the day. Kyle Casserly to the plate. He's 1 for 3. The pitch. Check swing. It's a strike in there. 0-1. Nixich comes at the pitch. That one swung on. That one's fouled away. 0-2. This is what you need. You need your pitchers to throw strikes and don't allow any response runs. Nixich comes out with the 0-2. The pitch way upstairs and away. 1-2. First ball of the inning from Nixich. Through 8 straight strikes before that one. Here's the 1-2. That one's away. 2-2. From 0-2 to 2-2. We're even up. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom 7. A pause, the pitch. Swung on, popped him up. The unknown plate. Isles looking at it. Going to the netting, but he's not going to be able to catch that one. It goes on top of the roofing. Count remains 2-2. On the first inning, Reif reached on a single. Is delivered home on a home run by Jeff Timko. And Tucker Linder, the next pitch right after Timko's home run, delivers a home run as well. The next pitch swung on and missed. He strikes out the side here in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the 8th. Mariners still on top by a score of 5-4. We head to the 8th inning. New pitcher on the mound for Xenia, making only his second appearance out of the pen. For the Scouts, it's Kyle Brunner. It's his second appearance, 18 ERA. He's only pitched 1 inning, though. He pitched on July 1st against the Cincinnati Steam. Went 1 inning, gave up 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. But today is his birthday as well, so happy birthday to Kyle as he's celebrating his birthday on the mound. Mariners coming to bat here after they take the lead in the top of the 7th on an RBI double from Nate Osmo. That's going to bring Steven Fitzsimmons to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night, walked back in the 3rd, flew out to left his last time up. There's the pitch. That one swung on, grounded foul down the 3rd baseline. Very close. Gotta straighten that one out if you're Fitzsimmons. 0-1. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on and missed. That Fitzsimmons way out in front of the curveball. 0-2. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Mariners due up this inning. A pitch swung on line to second. Up with it on the 1 bouncer. And throwing on to first is Bourgeois. 1 gone. Runner has a slow hooking curveball that if you stay back on it, I believe you can get a good piece of it and drive it a little bit of ways. Runners from Grace College, also from Belafonte, Ohio. Miles at the plate. That pitch is low, 1-0. Miles 0 for 3 on the day. Mariners looking to add some insurance runs. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, down and away, 2-1. Mariners on top 5-4, top the 8th inning. Mariners strike first with 3 in the first. Xenia comes back, scores 1 in the 3rd. Mariners answer that with 1 in the 4th, and then Xenia comes back and scores 1 in the 4th as well. That's where we stood until the bottom of the 6th inning when Xenia would get an RBI triple. That would plate 2. You're tied up at 4, but just for a little bit before Nate Osmo delivers an RBI double. The score, Tucker Linder, and that's where we stand right now with the score 5-4. Curveball in there for a strike. Full count on Joe Isles. Like I said, it's a slow-moving curveball from Kyle Brunner, but it keeps batters off balances. You don't think that one's going to drop in there, and then it just does. Next pitch swung on and popped him up. It's in the sun, and calling for it and making the catch is Bourgeois for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Cole Womack to the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Grounded out to second his last time up. Well, Cole Womack at the plate. Looking to keep this inning alive for the Mariners here. Here's the pitch. Allen's down and away, 1-0. Runner comes set, the pitch. Check swing, did he go around? The home plate umpire saying yes, he did indeed. Moves the count to 1-1. Here comes that with the 1-1. That pitch swung on. That one grounded to short. A throw on the first high. It's overthrown. And Womack is going to be safe down at first. Oh, he's 6 on the play and keeps the inning alive. And now we go to the top of the order in Patrick Reif. So let's see if that can come back and help the Mariners right there. It keeps the inning alive. It's a throwing error on Ben Beachy. Third error of the day for the Scouts. Beachy committing his 6th error on the year. A couple throws over, but Womack staying there. He's kind of struggling in the field a little bit this summer. That pitch in there for a strike to Reif, 0-1. Nothing and 1 the count. 2 gone here in the top half of the 8th inning. Mariners on top 5-4. There's the next pitch outside. 1-1. Runner on first. 2 gone. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 1-2. Reif down in the count, 1-2. Womack down on first. Runner on the mound. He comes set. The 1-2 pitch. That one swung on, foul away. So Reif stays alive. Runner steps on the mound now. Reif. 2 for 4 on the day. The pitch. Curveball left up high. 2-2. Burniken's in relief for Alonso, who went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Runner comes set. The pitch swung on, and that one is fouled off to the left-hand side. Reif doing a nice job just getting a piece of that one. It's a 2-2 count here on Patrick Reif. Here's the pitch. Got him looking. Outside corner. Patrick Reif retired for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-4. Mariners on top. Scouts coming to bat when we come back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mariners on top 5-4. Nixich still on the mound for Grand Lake. This pitch is lined into right field. This one is going to get down, and that one's going to head to the wall. R.J. Williams over to grab it on his way to second now, being held up right there. And it's a lead-off double for Caden Owens, excuse me. Aaron Takis now to the plate. Walk came around to score his last time up. A leadoff runner already in scoring position for the Scouts. It's a tying run. We're here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Takis to the plate. Nixich comes set. The pitch. That one swung on. That one is flying into left field. Over to grab it is Rife. He makes the catch and quickly gets it in. And retreating back to second is Aaron Takis. Looks like some rain has started to fall a little bit. Still pretty clear out here, but raindrops are falling. There's one gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped up. Left field. Rife going over near the line. Makes the catch in foul territory. And just like that, there's two quickly gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 3 pitches. A runner on second and 2 gone. We look out into left center and center field. It looks pretty clear, but right now some rain coming down on the players. Of course, people in the stands are covered by a roof, so you hear the pitter patter of the rain hitting that roof, but it's coming down pretty well right now. There's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. He got him looking foolish. Was Francisco Odina swinging there. Nothing and 1 the count. Didn't seem like rain was in the forecast. We really had a beautiful night up until now. There's the 0-1. That one swung on right back to Nixich. He comes up with it. He flips it on to first for the 3rd and final out of the inning. The leadoff double does no harm for Grand Lake as we head to the 9th inning. Mariners looking to add some insurance runs. It's 5-4 Mariners lead. We'll be right back. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We head here to the top of the 9th inning. Rain really coming down now here at Grady's Field. That pitch gets away, and it's a 1-0 count now on Blake Buckman, who's set to lead things off for the Mariners. He's 0 for 4 on the day. The rain falling here at Grady's Field. They're playing on. That pitch is low, 2-0. See how long this is supposed to last for. We're in the top of the 9th inning, so close to getting this game in. It's up high, 3-0. Well, it's a 3-0 count on Blake Buckman. He looks at a pitch, called a strike, was taken off towards first. And he had a walk. The next pitch down and gets away from the catcher, so Buckman reaches base on a walk. A runner on first. No one gone. Rain is really coming down pretty well here in Xenia. F. Timko to the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. Single and a 2-run home run. Rounded out to second his last time up. Here's the pitch. And there for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, check swing, throw down to second base, but it's not going to be in time. Blake Buckman in there with a stolen base. Now that rain is coming in really hard. Blake Buckman down at second base. Jeff Timko at the plate. An 0-1 count. That's back off the mound. There's the pitch. That one hit Jeff Timko in the head. And they're going to call the players in right now after that pitch. So runners on first and second, but it looks like we'll have a little delay as we'll wait for this rain to pass over. We're in the top of the 9th. Mariners lead at 5-4. But rain has poured on to Grady's Field, and we'll be right back after this rain delay. We'll keep you updated. Well, welcome back here. We're in Xenia, Ohio for today's matchup between Xenia Scouts and Grand Lake Mariners. We just were in a little bit of a weather delay right there as some rain popped up and scattered fans and players as we are here in the top of the ninth inning. There are no one gone and two men on. It's Buckman down at second. He reached on a walk, and Timko was hit by a pitch right before the home plate umpire deciding to call everybody in, saying, yeah, this probably isn't the best for us to be playing right now, but it's still sprinkling a little bit on the field, but it wasn't as bad as it was when we left everybody. So we're here in the top of the ninth inning. No one gone. Tucker Linder is going to come to bat here pretty shortly. Mariners on top 5-4. The Mariners scored 3 in the top of the first, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the seventh. The Scouts, they're down 3-0. They got one. They were down 4-1. Came back, cut it in half, 4-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. And then in the sixth inning, they tie it up at 2. That was before the Mariners took the lead and an RBI double from Nate Osmo. And now that's where we stand right now in the top of the ninth. Mariners looking to get some insurance runs. On the mound still is Kyle Bruner. He's coming back out there after the weather delay. They lasting about like 20-ish minutes, so not too bad. 20-minute delay. Rain's coming in slower now. We have runners on first and second. And we're about set to resume the ball game. Independence Day here in the great United States of America. We have some afternoon baseball for you. Mariners on top 5-4. We're ready to resume the ball game. Tucker Linder coming to the plate. No one gone, 2 men on. Linder on the day, 1 for 3. He walked, came around to score his last time up. Runner comes set, and he turns back to second base, but Buckman wasn't too far off of the path, but still making sure he wasn't going anywhere. Runner comes set. The pitch. That one swung on, popped up deep to left center field. This ball is traveling all the way to the warning track, getting turned around, and now tagging from second on his way to third is Blake Buckman. So Linder with getting Buckman to third. Timko is going to stay at first. Nate Osmo coming to the plate. Osmo, he was the clutch hitter last time. He delivered a RBI double to left field his last time up. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Runner comes set. The pitch gets away, and now Buckman's going to come in to score. And it looks like that might be a pass ball because it went right between the legs of the catcher, Ackerman. So Mariners do get an insurance run here in the top of the ninth. Timko moves up to second base. It's a 1-0 count on Nate Osmo. 6-4 Grand Lake leads. Runner comes set. Long look in. Now he comes set. A pitch. That one swung and that one's hit a long way to left field. That goes to left fielder. This ball is Gone. Gone. Nate Osmo gets some more insurance runs for Grand Lake. Delivers a 1-out, 2-run home run. And now the Mariners have blown it wide open as they have scored 3 here in the top of the 9th inning to make it 8-4. So Nate Osmo goes deep here this afternoon. Gets 2 more RBIs on the day, as that was Osmo's 2nd home run of the year, as he now has 14 RBIs as well. As that pitch outside, R.J. Williams showing bunt. 1-0. Eight for Grand Lake on top. A pitch. R.J. Williams, that one smoked right back up the middle, and R.J. Williams has his first hit of the ball game. Even Fitzsimmons gonna get another crack at it. 1 on, 1 gone. Top of the 9th, 8-4 Mariners lead. That pitch just gets away from Bruner. Wow. That was a wild pitch if I've ever seen one. R.J. Williams moves up to second base. One, 2-0 count. Should be 1-0 count on David Fitzsimmons. Here's the pitch and the dirt. 2-0. It's a 3-0 count. The pitch and the dirt. And he gets away. R.J. Williams with a good read on it. He goes down to third. Now it's a 3-0 count on Steven Fitzsimmons. Scoreboard was showing 3-0 already, but eight for Mariners on top. R.J. Williams down at third. Rain has ceased here at Brady's Field in Xenia, Ohio. It's a 3-0 count on Fitzsimmons. The pitch. That one's low. He walked him. Joe Isles going to step to the plate. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Runners on the corner, 1 gone. And it looks like we may have a pitching change coming up. And we do. So we'll be back in just a little bit with the pitching change. Mariners on top 8-4 with runners on the corner and 1 gone. Back here, top of the ninth inning. 3 runs in for Grand Lake already. Joe Isles going to step to the plate with runners on the corner, 1 gone. Williams down at third. He reached on a single up the middle, and Fitzsimmons down at first. He reached on a walk. Isles 0 for 4 on the day. Top 9, 1 gone. 8-4 Grand Lake leads. A pitch. That's away. Throw down to second base. And they have Fitzsimmons in a rundown here. They threw down to second. And now Fitzsimmons is caught stealing. And now there's 2 gone. Well, there's a ball on Joe Isles, so it's a 1-0 count. But now there's 2 gone. Runner on third. It's going to take a base hit to bring him home. Pitch outside, 2-0. 8-4 Mariners lead. The new pitcher is Titus Collins, making his 7th appearance out of the pen. 10 1/3 innings pitch, 5 strikeouts, 11 walks. That pitch up high, 3-0 with a 5.22 ERA. Last time out was against the Jazz on the 28th of June. 2 innings pitched, gave up 11 runs, but fortunately for him, only 2 of those were earned. 8 hits, 3 walks. That pitch. In there. So there's a strike on Joe Isles. Don't know where it was at. Might have been before, but it's a 3-1 count now on Isles. The pitch. That one swung grounded foul in the dugout of the Scouts. Full count. Action in Mariners bullpen. Probably Nixich night is probably done here. Set. Collins, that one's fouled straight back into the netting. Remains 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top 9, 8-4 Grand Lake on top. A payoff pitch. Swung on, pop foul. Isles putting together a good AB. There's the 3-2 pitch. That one swung on. That one's flying into center field. Gonna get down for a base hit. RBI single for Joe Isles as R.J. Williams comes in to score. And just like that, the ball game has been blown wide open by Grand Lake. They're on top 9-4. 4 runs home in the top of the 9th inning. Giving Grand Lake some much needed insurance runs. Here's the pitch to Womack. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Womack 2 for 4 on the day. Double single, run scored. Reached on an error his last time up. A pitch. Runners off and running. Isles to throw down to second. In time, Isles caught stealing. Ends the top of the 9th inning. But not before the Mariners come to score 4 runs here in the top of the 9th inning. We come to the bottom of the 9th. Mariners looking to close things out here at Xenia. We'll be right back. You're watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Braden Nixich still on the mound for Grand Lake. Mariners on top 9-4 against the Xenia Scouts here. Looking to close things out. It was tied up at 4 heading into the top of the 7th. Mariners get 1. And then they get 4 more insurance runs in the top of the 9th inning. And now that's where we stand at a score of 9-4. Brady Nixich still on the mound so far for the Mariners. A pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. We'll face the 2-3-4 hitters right here. A pitch showing bunt, pulls back, ball upstairs, 1-1. Next pitch swung on, lined in right field, base hit. Ben Beachy leads things off for the Scouts here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And what you need are base runners if you're Scouts, and you got one to lead off the 9th inning. Jordan Lambert to the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. Struck out swinging his last time up. A pitch high and away, 1-0. Mariners do have action in their bullpen just in case Nixich comes in trouble. The next pitch swung on, fouled straight back into the netting. 1-1. Next spot. We're back here, bottom of the 9th inning, and the Scouts have scored 2. The Wi-Fi that was going off of has since been disconnected, so Wi-Fi pack is overheated. So had to reconnect to that, but it's a 9-6 ball game now as Chris Ackerman now to the plate. The next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Oh, it's an RBI double from Donald Ring as he scores 2. And Xenia back in it. Next pitch comes at the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 1-2. Still no one gone here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The next pitch. Check swing. No, it's called strike 3 anyways. And there's out number 1 for Braden Nixich, and it comes at a big time. Now coming to the plate, it's Kyle Casserly. Nixich comes at the pitch inside. Almost gets away for a second, but it caught by Isles, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory. Womack looking at it, but it's going to get out of play, I believe. All right, hits the netting over there, but Isles couldn't get it. 1-1 the count. 9-6, Mariners lead. We're in the bottom of the ninth, and those insurance runs proved to be big. An RBI double from Donald Ring. And now the Scouts only trail by 3. The next pitch swung on. That one is fly to center field. Fitzsimmons over, makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 gone here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Caden Owens to the plate. Aiden Nixich looking to finish the ball game. A pitch swung on, popped up, out of play. 0-1. Owens on the day, 1 for 4. He doubled his last time up. Iron run still on the on-deck circle. Runner on second, 2 gone, bottom 9, 9-6 Mariners lead. A pitch. Hello, 1-1. You're in a little bit of a weather delay, but everything seems to be fine now. No rain. Nixich on the mound, 1-1 count. The pitch. Down and in, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Runner on second. Nixich looking to close things out. A pitch. That gets to the backstop. And runner advances to third. It's a 3-1 count. Nixich comes set. 3-1. Swung on in. Wide to right field. R.J. Williams coming in. Buckman going back. Buckman makes the catch. Ball game. Mariners victorious here today by a score of 9-6. They improved to 10-9 on the year. Xenia Scouts dropped to 11-10. So Grand Lake once again victorious 9-6. Mariners leave the yard a couple of times here this afternoon. They leave the yard twice in the third, and Nate Osmo goes deep in the first, and then Nate Osmo goes deep in the ninth, and those 4 insurance runs in the ninth proved to be big as the Scouts come to score 2 in the bottom of the ninth, but that would be it. Mariners victorious once again here tonight. High score of 9-6. We'll be back at it tomorrow night at 7:05. The first pitch there. We thank you for joining me. I'm Ryan Strobeck saying have a good night.